Yeah, we just couldn't put stops, back-to-back stops together, and seemed like, we didn't give up too many offensive rebounds, especially for us. We kind of held them in check that way, but it seemed like they capitalized on half or maybe more of the ones that they did get. So, but they're good. You have to give Miami a lot of credit. It's a really good team. It's a team that was playing well coming in. It's a team that is hard to match up with us. They've got nice size inside with their post players. They clearly have good balance outside with perimeter game and Dickerson running the show. And tonight her and Purvis both were kind of in a groove, and we couldn't get either of them stopped. It didn't seem like. And once we get them stopped, then Klusner would take over inside, and Kendall kind of hurt us. McCoy hurt us a little bit everywhere, and even Bailey Reed, and the other one in their starting lineup that we were trying to force her to make offense, and she did.
Talk about, it's a little different story last game. Jazz kind of unlucky, and then you got 21 points from Deja and Mills, and then today you got pretty even scoring. Talk about the balance.
Yeah, it was a good balance. We just didn't clearly. Our defense let us down today, and I'm gonna credit Miami with being tough for us to guard, tough for a lot of people to guard. So our defense wasn't good enough to be able to give our offense a chance to win. And getting into the 60s is kind of a number that we shoot for in the mid 60s and above, and we think we'd have a chance. And tonight that wouldn't have been enough either.
Yeah, offensively still pretty solid, like you said, but average kind of like that. But it's good to have a day like that today compared to when you guys have been so up and down.
No, I love balance. I totally like the balance. I thought we're our defense, and we talked about it at halftime, and we tried to do something about it in the second half where we were trying to force turnovers because we didn't have any really at halftime. We had one. We only ended up with 4. So they just took great care of the basketball. I think we were a little flat defensively to aid that. We weren't doing enough to try and make plays and force turnovers, and they took advantage. And again, they're a tough matchup for us with their size and ability to keep you inside and outside, be solid all the way around.
Talk about coming off the big win at Ball State, and then you guys had the Wednesday game moved to Thursday, and then it's canceled. Do you think that kind of took away?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think that had any bearing on it. I think Miami's a good team, and that had the most bearing on it. We could have played better defensively. They're good. I tip my hat to them. I give them all the credit. We couldn't stop them. They got it done. But I don't think it had anything to do with our disruptive week. Kids are resilient. Our players are resilient. They just okay, we're going to play win. When's our next game then? So no, I don't think that was not a factor.
Positive takeaways going forward. What was the message to the girls at the second quarter?
Yeah, I didn't like our body language in the middle of the third quarter. It seemed, I don't know, we just seemed defeated, and it was a 6-point game. It was a 6-point game much of the third quarter, and it didn't look like that in our timeouts. We were flat energy-wise. We couldn't turn that button up for whatever reason, and we have to be able to because we know we're a totally different team when we play that way. And I'll say it again, even with better energy, better body language, whatever you want to call it, it might not have been enough for Miami today because they were just good.